and welcome to the Knights of the Smith dinner table real play video of our Extinction Curse campaign. And as usual for this campaign, Mr. Lawson, also currently known as Body Count 5, is the game master, and I'll turn it over to him.
Yep, we're celebrating the fact that I have massacred 5 of the player characters in this just first book of the Extinction Curse.
It's a little brutal.
The only original party member now is Stanley, who, with Sprout and Muggsy, retreated back from the Aaron Tower after Tristan and their new companion, Rook, died due to dinosaur. And now the circus is looking at Stanley to lead them.
Oh, Stanley's retiring.
And we pick up at the circus.
You cut out really bad there, Mike.
That's a really good question. So how many acts do we still have? Or are we doing the side games thing anymore?
Well, right now the circus is not putting on a show for at least another week because Fixia the acrobat, Gareth with his flaming knives act, Tristan doing his reeds, and Kaz's strong lizard act are all no longer available to be utilized.
Right. And how many acts did we have outside of us?
You had...
That was a while ago, I know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 acts beyond the 4 previously deceased party members.
All right.
But you are in luck. There is somebody who has come to inquire about joining your circus today.
Oh, well, I guess send them to my shop and we'll talk. My shop, aka my tent, has a petrified old co-worker.
A soft-spoken old man who says he runs the sideshow directs you to what looks to be a work tent. It says Stanley's the one who's leading the circus currently. Feel free to introduce yourself.
I'll make my way in. I'm a short human, clearly of Chilaxian descent, lithe build. Walking around normally with just my rapier, several daggers, and kind of missing his front 2 teeth on top. Like maybe he's been in one too many barroom brawls.
Are you the new guy?
Oi, you the one in charge, eh?
Something like that. Interim, I think. So you're trying to join the circus?
Well, rejoin the circus. I spent about a week working for that cat bitch.
I've never heard anything good about her. Well, what can you bring to this wonderful place of life that it used to be?
I'm a bit of a trapeze artist.
All right, you bring your own ropes and doodads, or you need some supply?
I figured a circus would have all the ropes I would need.
Turns out we have some. I'll have to go get them out of storage. The last guy who was our trapeze artist didn't fare so well. Not a circus accident, but an accident outside the circus. I'll get you set up with that stuff. You done any adventuring in your day? You look like you...
I've been known to scout around places I'm not supposed to be on occasion.
Yeah, that the teeth. The teeth kind of gave me that. Well, I might need some help outside the circus. Are you interested in any side gigs?
For a fair cut of the loot, yeah.
Okay, I think we can do that because half our members don't get a cut anymore. And then I'll kind of motion to the petrified. What was his first name?
It was Gareth.
Gareth. I always want to call him Calvin. It's not right. And I'll kind of motion to Calvin and be like, "Yeah, he doesn't say much anymore."
Oh, I bet not.
Yeah, but best assistant you can have. So let me go find you some trapeze stuff, see where we left that, and I'll introduce you to the other folks we just kind of stumbled across. So I'll take him to wherever I assume we would have stored Fix's stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll let him check that out for a little bit, and then I will go mention to Sprout and Muggsy, kind of show them around the circus since they hadn't been, and set them up with some sort of accommodations to stay, and tell them that a new guy just joined the circus. If they want to join the circus, that's fine too. I don't know what's going on anymore. And then I'm going to go back to my shop for a little bit and mourn. So.
Okay, well, Sprout and Muggsy, what are you guys doing? And how long are you going to spend mourning there, Stanley?
I don't remember what time is it. Are we?
It's the next morning. You guys ran off towards the evening, got back in late. I'd say it's about mid-morning right now.
Did Tristan have any like crests or anything on him? Their former Tristan? No, like signifying things?
No.
That would say this is Tristan's?
Other than his spell book.
Right. But did we, I don't remember last session because it was a month ago. Did we grab anything off of them, or we bailed? Or we carried them, didn't we?
You grabbed both of their bodies and took off.
Okay. So I'll, I guess while I'm mourning, I'll gather the items from Tristan and then also prepare some sort of burial process while they're introducing each other. They're all meeting. So
Okay.
I'd say till noon, afternoon-ish, by the time they all get over there and help me with the bodies.
Okay. So Muggsy and Sprout, what are your feelings about the last encounters you guys had?
Well, it definitely sucks that we lost some people along the way, but I guess I'm gonna just go back and try to find my place amongst the other carnies there. I need to figure out, I guess, what act I can do as the short little stocky halfling. But yeah, so I guess I will just kind of find my way to my sleeping quarters and just, kind of get myself settled in for a few minutes. And then I'll go meet up with Stanley to see if he needs help with anything after I sort of get a little settled.
Okay, Sprout, what are you up to?
Sprout's just gonna kind of go from person to person to help them mourn if they need to. Sprout's mainly happy to be out and not a prisoner anymore.
You're an emotional support Leshy. Got it.
Yes. I give some
Healing
prickly
plant.
hugs.
All right. Well, about noon, Stanley gathers everyone together for the funeral for Tristan and Rook also. But Tristan was actually a member of the circus. Rook was just some guy you picked up.
Well,
All right.
Does anybody want to say a few words? I didn't really know him too well.
I'm not much on words, so let's just kind of get this over with. I've had my time with them.
So we're just going to burn the bodies, or what are we doing?
I'm going to bury them. That's what these two big holes are for.
I mean, they could just be for ashes.
Yeah.
I like fire.
So we'll kind of wrestle the bodies in the hole. And
while Muggsy say he likes fire, I'm just gonna step really far away from him.
So I'll put some sort of markings. I assume sometime in my morning process, I would have been able to make a little headstone or nameplate, at least to put on a branch or two.
Oh, absolutely.
To mark the grave, and I won't say a whole lot. And then we'll kind of meet back in the main tent and see what our next plan is.
All right, so I don't mean to be what's the word I'm looking for? Who gives a damn? Heartless, but what killed your friends?
A few bad decisions and
A few bad rolls.
I don't even know where we were at. Were we in the
Demons?
Dooms? Yeah,
It was Zolgoths or Troglodytes, if you want to call them by the common name that they're known as, and dinosaurs as well.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the dinosaurs.
Yeah, the big old dinosaur.
You were asked by the headman of the corrupted hermitage to go figure out what these troglodytes wanted to do with the Aaron Tower.
Right.
And you showed up, fought a couple of gargoyles, got in there, fought a pile of them. The other two dinosaurs rolled really well on their perception checks and very well on the strength checks to come charging out after you.
Right.
Your story.
So basically, we need to head back there and clear this out again. But we had to come back and kind of gather ourselves again because we were in over our head at that point. So you got any experience with dinosaurs there?
If they bleed, I'm sure I can find a weak spot.
I think they do. There was a lot of blood everywhere. It was a mess.
Mostly ours.
Whose was whose. Well, then maybe we'll hang tight for the night and kind of recoup. I know I have some injuries that still need healing. And make a game plan in the morning to head back out if everybody's on board.
Yep.
Works for me.
And break.
All right, so that rest of that day passes uneventfully. It's very somber around camp. I mean,
we assume that we're healed up now.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was hurting.
Yeah, me too. I had like 7 hit points left.
I mean, between Sprout's magic and her ability to, first aid every 10 minutes or every hour, you guys will get back up to full. No encounters to stop that.
Kristen, do you have any extra pencils? I don't know where mine is. Oh. My girl.
So, next morning.
No. Go.
Well,
how far was the Hermitage? It was a good trip.
Aaron Tower was about. Now that you guys know better the way to get there, you can make the journey in just 4 hours.
All right. Well, I guess we'll head out. Hope for the best here.
Artho will keep about 60 feet ahead of the group, just ranging ahead to keep an eye out for things. Performing the scout action.
Scout action? Okay. Well,
Fancy.
you can... Let's see. I gotta look up the scout action. That's the first time anybody's used that. Look ahead for danger. Oh, you find it. There's all sorts of danger. Danger, danger, danger.
Stranger danger.
Okay, so at the start of the very next encounter, everyone gets a +1 bonus to initiative because of the scouting.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yay.
Encounter mode actions.
Yay. You
Or
explore.
exploration actions.
Yep. Well, you guys make it to the tower with no incident, except
We got wiped.
it feels like as you get closer, there's just tremors in the earth.
Oh.
Well, they know we're coming, or something worse is happening.
Yeah. Well,
So we feel tremors. Can we perceive anything about them?
Sure, roll me a perception check.
I don't know anything about them with a 3 plus 11 total.
Yeah, the earth definitely feels a little bit shaky.
Moving. That's weird.
15.
15. It just feels like almost as you get closer to the tower, like aftershocks from a larger earthquake.
I only got a 26.
A 26? Yeah, there's definitely something not right going on with this.
Oi.
You would think that you would have felt this sort of thing all the way back at camp, given the way these tremors are.
There's probably a T-Rex down here or something that's just stomping around.
It's probably
Or-
Loch Ness.
Big spider. Spider quake.
But yeah, you were able to make it back up that switchback with no incident, and there's the stairwell that leads
Of death.
into the tower. What are you guys gonna do?
I'll follow our new friend. I'm not going first.
At this point, I'll keep about 30 feet ahead, so that way I can scout out ahead of them using hand signals and everything to tell them when to stop, so that way I can sneak ahead.
Okay.
So, do I need to make the acrobatics check?
To go down the stairs, absolutely.
26, but with a much lower number this time.
And if people want to go slower to avoid that acrobatics check, they can.
I got a 27.
I got a
You're good.
24.
You're also good.
We got a rock.
I got 7. I'll go slow. And I dropped my pen.
You got a 7?
Yep.
All right. Well, you tumble about 10 feet down the stairs as you're going down. But let's see here. Artho, I don't think you ever told them what your name was, by the way.
Nobody
He
asked.
didn't.
Nameless, toothless guy.
Oh, Michael Strahan. With the gaps in his teeth.
As you go,
And I have a 19 on the die for a 31 stealth.
well, that's good. You are stealthy.
Nice.
They are not. The enemies that are around are not seeing you at the moment. But the one thing that you missed. Come on, where are you at? There we go. Is the little tripwire that you set off as you got to the bottom of the stairs. I need you to make a fortitude save.
I really like this new die. 16 on the die, 23 total.
23 total. You take 1 point of sonic damage. Oh, no, wait, you passed. You're just deafened until the end of your next turn as a large kaboom echoes throughout the entirety of the complex.
Oh, I know we're here.
Yeah.
Looks like you set off a thunderstone that had been set up as a snare there.
Well, I guess this changes me from scouting to search for the exploration activity, and I'll look left and right. And
You could tell there was a fight here, but there are no bodies.
cows are gone too.
Yes.
And to the south, I see the stones. And to the north, I don't see anything. So 17 on the stealth as I move up, and I'm going to peek around the corner.
Peek around that corner. Okay. Give me a perception check.
25.
25. You don't see anything.
I'll motion for them to move up to the corner here.
Are we going to try to stay stealth? Yeah.
I'll just...
Yeah, go ahead and everybody roll me a stealth check if you guys are trying to move quietly.
19 of total of 27.
27. Okay.
It's a natural 1 with a 9 total.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
I get a natural 5 for a 6 total.
Y'all are
The boom went off.
y'all are sneaking like cartoon characters right now.
Not the sneaky cartoon characters.
Not the actual sneaky ones, but the ones who are just trying to like tiptoe and hit every creek.
Yeah.
It's us. That's us.
Yes. Artho, what's your perception check, by the way?
It was 25.
No, what's your
Oh,
bonus?
my bonus is +8.
Thank you. Since you are actively searching, moving slow, taking your time. And while you guys are doing this, I need everyone to make a fortitude save as just a random gust of wind pours through this, just roars through this temple.
22.
5.
19.
16.
Okay. Well, everyone who got 19 or higher is just, you can't move against that wind for a solid 6 seconds. It just holds you straight up. Except Sprout, who gets pushed down by the wind, knocked prone even. And as quick as it started, it's gone.
Oi, what kind of place did you guys bring me to?
Yeah, a bad one.
Can I go ahead and stand up?
You may now, yes.
This is all her bullshit god stuff. I don't know.
We're just along for the ride in the gold.
Shall we continue?
Let's do it.
All right. I'll move quietly around the corner, motioning for them to hold. 16 and 12 is a 28.
Okay. Bear with me one moment. You guys can explore this room, take a look at it, because nothing's jumping out at you right this second.
All right, well, I guess I'll move up with you.
Yeah.
Are those nests in this room?
Yep.
Looks like it.
What are you doing, bud? Come here, doggy. What are you doing?
Had to dad for a second there.
Dadding is good.
Okay.
Stop freaking out. It's okay.
So this room, and yep, it looks like there were some stone pillars here, but they had been busted through. This odd-shaped room is divided by several piles of stacked stone. Each stack is about 4 feet tall. Large nests made of sticks and mud are spread around the room on both sides of the stone stacks. The northwestern corner contains a large hut made of poorly tanned hides and topped with the skulls of some enormous fanged beast. The eye-watering smell of Zolgaths, animal dung, and unwashed reptiles fill this room.
Oi. I am going to move quietly over to the tent I see over there in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And take a quick peek inside with a 19 plus 12 is 31 stealth. Wish my perception were as good. That's 11 plus 8 is 19 on the perception.
It is an empty tent. It looks like something might have slept here at one point, but nothing's in there currently.
Well then, back to the party. All clear up there.
I guess we venture onward then. I'm going to have my composite short bow out and kind of stay towards the back of the crowd. That way anytime he ventures up like that, I'll try to cover him.
Okay.
So already in action.
Continue down this way. Let's see.
Where did my...
Well, as you get to those stone stacks, there is definitely another one of those thunder snares between those stacks of stones.
The ones ahead of me?
Yes, the ones directly ahead of you. And there's a little curtain that's blocking off that northern passage.
I clearly missed that one.
It's okay. You can't be perfection 100% of the time.
All right. I'll quietly move forward, and I will attempt to disable this device with a natty 20 for a total of 32 on the thievery.
32 on the thievery. Not only do you disable it, you take it apart whole.
I've got a thunderstone.
You could have a thunderstone, or if you, well, Stanley didn't tell you he likes traps Stanley no longer is a snare guy. Never mind. Yep, you have a thunderstone.
But I know what thunderstones are. I got the formula for
that. What level of thunderstone is it?
It is the lowest level of thunderstone.
Lesser.
Lesser, yep.
1d4 sonic, 1 splash. DC 17 fortitude save.
Do you have craft snares, Artho?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
That is not where my knowledge lies.
I mean, you rolled so good that I was just making sure.
I mean, I'll be able to fake it in a level.
I'm not going to go for the easy joke. What are you guys doing now?
I'll motion them to come on up to the corner.
Should we try to stay quiet again?
Please. Give me some stealth checks.
Oh, that was
17.
What's my stuff? I actually got 17 as well. 9 plus 8, 17.
I got 4.
Okay, you guys sneak on up.
And I'll whisper, "Wait here. I'm going to go have a look-see." And I'll quietly slip through the curtain. It's only an 18, so a total of 30 on the stealth.
Only a 30. Gosh.
I got a plus 12 to stealth and to thievery.
Rookie. Gosh.
Right. And with that, even with the minus for moving the curtain that I just imposed, they don't see you, but you see 3 troglodytes and 2 velociraptors just waiting for somebody to open up that curtain.
Hello.
I need you to make a fortitude save, though, since you are now right next to them.
Where'd the other one go? Huh.
Yeah, they got me stunned.
What'd you get on that fort save?
Fort save is 15 on the die plus 7, so 22.
Okay. Yeah, they really stink, but you kind of stifle your gorge as they are standing there with
I gotta go home.
javelins at the ready. If you would readjust it to have the 2 velociraptors in front and 1, 2, and 3 in behind with, because they are ready to lob.
And you said there were 3 velociraptors?
2 velociraptors,
Oh, 2.
3
Okay.
of the Zolgaths.
I brought them all out. They all attacked me.
All right.
I couldn't shoot them fast enough.
So let me see here.
No, I'll get you one.
I don't have anything along like that. So I will carefully. Do I see any way I could get past them?
You could acrobatics check.
I'm really good at that too. All right. Plus 12 with.
I gotta take a work call real quick, so I'm
Okay.
listening. But
Acrobatics is plus 12. My die roll was 14, so 26.
So yeah, you're able to acrobatics 5, 10, 15, 20,
15,
right there.
15, 20, 20. And well, I guess now's the time to use the signal that was so kindly provided to me. I'm going to hit number 1, or I'm going to take Cheryl's advice. I'm going to hit number 1
Uh-oh.
with the Thunderstone.
Okay. So what I'm going to need is initiative from everyone. Artho, you rolls yours based off of your stealth. Are you cheating really good tonight?
This
Do we still get
die
that +1?
Loves me.
Yes, because he had scouted long enough, you guys still get that +1.
Okay. 23 is my initiative.
For Muggsy, 23.
You mean that one you rolled?
Thanks, Cheryl. Good looking out. What'd you get, Artho?
32 on a natty 20.
Nice. Sprout. You're muted.
I had an 18.
18. And then we'll wait on Stanley.
I'll be right back here in just a second. If it's
I'm back.
my turn, I'll just delay because I got to help my wife real quick.
Okay, no problem. Stanley, what's your niche?
I really like small things. Not my niche. Okay.
Yeah, no, your initiative.
Natural 20.
What's that?
For a 28.
Very lovely.
So that work call was like I have a Kettering ID number because we work for Kettering now. And I went to log into Kettering side of stuff and I was deleted out of the system. So it didn't work well.
So they fired you and didn't tell you. That's nice.
Yes, pretty much. So the IT lady from 4 hours ago just called me back because apparently it was real boogered up. So,
Oh, all the boogering.
but here I am.
Rock, you like a hurricane. And, well, Artho, with that roll, you actually do get to go first.
Hey.
All right. So the stone is going to be a total of 21 to hit.
Okay.
And I assume
and-
since I'm in, well, let me double check. I think if I act before them with stealth. Yeah, surprise attack. So they're all flat-footed
Yes, they are.
to me.
So you'll get your sneak attack dice on 1, but you don't get the sneak attack dice on the splash.
Right. Shoot, how much damage did that do? That is 1d4 sonic damage plus my sneak. 1 sonic and 5 precision. As I hit him upside the head with it. And it'll be 1 splash to everybody within 5 feet.
Yep. Everyone
And-
gets splashed with it, as you did 6 points of damage total. And then what's the effect that a Thunderstone has?
DC 17 fortitude save. or be deafened until the end of their next turn.
Okay, so fortitude save and fails deafened.
Yep.
And with that, Stanley.
I still have 2 actions.
Oh, you still have actions. I'm sorry. You have 2 actions left.
I
It's
do.
been a while since we played this game, apparently.
My rapier comes to hand for my second action, and for my last action, I will take the -5 penalty to go after number 2. 19 on the die for a total of, 30 minus 5 would be 25.
25 is a hit, not a crit.
All right. For the rapier itself, 10 damage and 4 precision, so a total of 14.
Total of 4. Ow. Wow.
I built a sneak attacker.
Yeah, you did. Devin's proud. Now, Stanley.
See if he has anybody for the circus. I'm going to hear the commotion, I assume, of him slashing and splashing.
Oh, yeah, you hear the kaboom. It's an earth-shattering kaboom.
So I
Probably the cry of
will make
surprise
my
when I
way through the
stab him.
curtain.
And you see velociraptors.
And I see velociraptors. So I'm going to throw my bow down. Free action.
Uh-huh.
And I will draw one of my... I forget how many I took today. One of my 3 alchemist fires of the moderate variety. And I will throw it at number 1.
Oh, he's about to have a bad day.
It's not going to be good. That's a 14 on the
First
die plus my range. It's my dex to throw, right? So
Yes.
14 plus 8 is 22.
That is a definite hit with that splash weapon.
So that is 2d8 plus 2 persistent plus 2 splash. So that's 7 on the dice. And then 2 splash for number 2 and one of the velociraptors.
You hit number 1, so everyone gets that splash.
Oh, I thought it went in across. That's, yeah. It goes
No, it's
square.
every square around him.
Okay, yeah, so everybody
everyone
gets 2 and he gets 7 plus 2, so 9.
So he doesn't take the splash, but he has 2 persistent.
Right, 2 persistent. Yep. I'm remembering we're playing Pathfinder. It's a game.
It is. It's a fun game.
It's a very fun game.
I enjoy it. So that was your 3 actions.
That be it.
Number 1 is going to hurl a dagger at... daggers, not javelins. I was looking at the wrong one. He's going to throw it at Stanley because he's still disoriented about everything.
21 is...
21, yeah, he's going to miss. And then he's going to stop, drop, and roll because he's on fire.
That is a good thing to do.
And puts himself out after taking his 2 persistent, and that is his 2 actions. Muggsy?
Hold on just a second, sorry. Yeah, I will. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'll go through the curtain there, and I'll go up next to Stanley. And I'm going to go ahead and take a swing at that velociraptor that's right there in front of me with my great sword. All right, so that is a 18 plus 9, so 27 to hit.
That is a critical hit.
Nice.
So roll that damage and double it.
12. It's not great. 7, so 20. total?
20 points of damage to Velociraptor number 1. Yeah, you cleave him in twain.
Nice. So is he still standing?
No, he's dead.
Okay. That was 2 actions, right? So
Yes, you have
I
one more
will
action.
try to swing again at the other Velociraptor. Cross for me. That is at a -5, so that is probably a miss at 16.
16 is a hit.
Wow. I'll take it. That one is 11 points of damage to that one.
11 points of damage to that one. It is still standing, but it's not very thrilled.
Alrighty.
Number 2 sees the dude with the pig sticker right next to him. It's going to try to bite him first, which I don't believe a 12 is going to hit you.
No, a 12 is very far away.
And then he's going to try to dagger you. That is also a miss, and he will try to dagger one more time. $18.
18 is a miss.
All right.
Definitely twist out of the way.
Yeah. The Velociraptor turns and sees somebody with 2 of his friends right there and is going to use his jaws to try to bite at you first there. And that is a 23 to hit.
Hitting me.
Artho, yeah.
Is that including the cover bonus?
Yes.
All right. With the cover bonus, I would be at a, let's see, this is an object, so it's full cover. So +3, that misses by 1.
Yeah, it chomps into the wall. Not too thrilled about that, and then I'll turn its attention to a smaller meal and try to talon Muggsy. That'll miss. And then after Muggsy again, because Muggsy hurt it, and that will also miss. Number 3 is going to try to bite Artho. Skulker 3, and that is a 22, so that should hit.
That is going to hit.
And does 4 points of damage as it bites you.
All right.
And we'll try to dagger. And that's a 22 on the dagger.
That will hit.
Gotcha for 5 points with that dagger slice. Trying one more. And gain yourself a hero point as he
Woohoo!
fumbled on that one.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Sprout.
All right.
Well, Sprout's gonna proceed further, and I guess stand behind Stanley. I'll just cast Forbidding Ward on Stanley in front of me.
Okay.
Stanley. Oh, the guy. I'll do number 2.
All right. Artho.
Artho will. Let's see. These guys stung him a little bit, but he's still in really good shape. He is going to.
You do have a flank on the Velociraptor, even though it's got cover.
Right, and it's that +3 type of cover. We'll go for it. And that is a 13 on the die, plus 11 is 24.
You hit. Damage plus sneak.
D6 here. Let's see. Total is going to be 10 damage.
And that Velociraptor is no longer an issue as it dies.
Oops. And then I will attempt to tumble through as my second action.
Okay.
Total is 23.
You're good.
5, 10, 15. And then last action, I'll get behind the heavy hitters.
Okay.
It's like you gotta get them when they're
Stanley.
charging you.
First action, draw another Alchemist Fire. Second action, throw it at number 1 again. So 16 on the die plus 8, so 26.
That will hit.
That's
Splash.
13 points of damage for him. And 2 splash.
And he is back on fire. Prone and on fire.
And then last action will be to draw my maul. Or as I named it, Ryobi. Ryobi. That's actually at the wall. I lied.
Well, he's going to spend his first 2 actions rolling on the ground again. And then trying to stand up for his last one. But that persistent fire burns him alive as he had 2 hit points remaining. And that persistent 2 did it. Muggsy.
All right, I'm gonna move forward and stand on the dead Velociraptor, and I want to swing at number 2.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
For that's only 6 points of damage for that one.
Okay.
Great roll.
Last action.
I want to swing again at number 2. That is 5, so 16 again.
16 to hit is a miss on that one.
It's my turn.
All right. Well, since you stepped up, I'm gonna try to end the life of Muggsy. 17 probably misses with the bite.
It's a miss.
That'll definitely miss with the dagger. And will also miss with the dagger. Number 3 is going to step up on top of his smoldering friend. And will hit with a 27 on the bite.
That's a hit, not a crit.
For 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then follows up with a hit on the dagger at a 24
Okay.
for 4 points of damage.
All right.
Sprout.
I want to cast Reach on my Chill Touch and do it to number 2.
Okay. Reach Chill Touch. Roll that to hit.
26.
That'll hit. And then with that spell, it's a living creature, so 2d4 plus your caster modifier.
Yeah, it's going to be. Is that my wisdom or my proficiency?
Wisdom.
Okay, I want to make sure. That's going to be 6 total.
6 total. And number 2 dies from that chill touch as you just suck the life right out of him.
Woohoo.
As if you guys were married. Artho.
All right. Seeing an opening, I will 5, 10, 15, 25. Spin and take advantage of this newly found flank. 18 on the die plus 11 makes it a 29 to hit.
Okay, go ahead and pull yourself a critical card.
On a natural 18.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Just critical damage. Whoops.
I mean, if you really want to give me the crit card.
Nah.
Cheat better.
All right, so
It's still a critical hit, just no card.
23 total.
And you didn't double the sneak damage, did you?
No, I did not. I rolled
Okay,
a
good.
6 on the rapier and plus 4.
Aren't rapiers
D6.
right? But don't they have a?
Finesse, which allows me to use my dex.
Oh, I know that. No, I was.
Oh, deadly D8. You're right.
You're forgetting a D8 of damage.
Wow, make that 28 damage.
Yeah, he's real dead as you just impaled the back of his skull.
Excuse me, sorry.
I forgot the deadly.
So yeah, dead.
I'll spit on the carcasses.
You mean you'll spit
Respectful.
on the carcasses?
I'll spit on the cockatith.
Spit on the
Reminds
cat.
Reminds me of a joke I heard yesterday of what do you call two giraffes that run into each other? A dwarfic jam. So I feel like his character could say that joke really well.
Yep. Here we are.
Here we be.
Well, that's it for the night, folks. Thanks for.
We're here all week.
There's our
Bye.
channel.
The circus is turning into a comedy act.
Since that is done, can I go ahead and do a medicine check on Bugsy?
Taking the time to do a medicine check.
If everybody's okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm going to look around to see if there's any
Yeah, we
other
can
ways in or out of here.
we can
Okay.
search the room.
Okay, as you guys start doing that, don't bother rolling at the moment
Because there's
because
T-Rex.
more Zolgaths and a Dionychus come from
Yeah.
this.
Would I have had time to pick up my short bow before they showed up?
Yep, you would have had time to pick up your bow because that's just a quick action.
Right.
They're coming from here. Let's restart the initiative as they were all ready for y'all.
Are we rolling initiative again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Artho, what's your initiative this time? Perception based.
18.
Stanley,
17.
Muggsy,
14.
Sprout.
23.
When in doubt, sprout it out.
The folks that are in room 6.
Yep.
Okay. Let me find.
Because since y'all left and came back, they were preparing for somebody else to show up.
Here we be.
Trying to find the damn token. There he is.
That's fair.
Do. All right.
And these are much better armored and armed Zolgaths.
Great.
Who do you
As
want
one,
first?
let me get their initiatives. We're going with Golgagon is the first one coming through. Yes, these ones have names. I'm gonna need to roll some. I'm gonna need to cheat real good on this fight. As
Where is he? I don't see Golgagon. I swear there was a token for him.
I mean, if a generic Zolgath leader will work if you have one of
That's
those.
probably what I used.
I feel like if he doesn't have a token, we can't fight him. Just saying.
Okay, so that would be this guy.
Yep. Yeah, they're both just Zolgath leaders. You could just label them G and L if you need to. They just happen to be named leaders.
Okay, got him.
Okay. And
Let me. Well, I forgot to change the light color first. That's where I've got them right now.
yep, that works perfectly because he's pushing through that curtain.
So 5, 10, 15.
Going up to the first one he sees, which is
20,
Artho.
25, 30.
Yep, 2 moves to get to you. Last action. Give me a fortitude save versus this stench, as it is stronger than the other one.
19 on the die, so it's
You're good.
26.
But he's swinging a great axe at you. And a 26 will hit.
Indeed.
I need a fortitude save.
13.
13. All right. You are enfeebled 1. As his weapon just seems to sap your strength. And you take 16 points of damage.
Oi.
We're dead.
Sprout.
Sprout. How long is it one round?
6 seconds.
Okay, that's what I thought. It was something ridiculous. I want to cast Forbidding Ward on Artho against the guy that's in his face.
Okay. And last action?
Can I scoot up to the left of the dead number 1 person?
Yep. So you're within touch of Artho?
Here
Correct.
or here?
That's fine.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
And then let's engage our other Zolgath.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30.
Yep. And let's see, 3 targets. We're going after the one directly in front. And this one isn't using a axe. This one is using a great pick. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That is a 31 to hit on a natural 20.
Great.
Oof.
Piercing
So
weapon.
I would like, yes, piercing.
Pinhole. The target takes 1 persistent bleed damage that can't be removed until the target is healed.
Okay, so you are bleeding, as well as this does a d12 damage because of the fatal. And then I need also a fortitude save from you. And everyone needs to make a fortitude versus stench right now.
Okay.
24.
You're good there.
23.
You're good there.
Got a 25.
Okay, and then I need a second fortitude save for the smell.
24.
You're good there. You take 34 points of damage.
Cool.
Good thing you were full.
As that critical hit definitely hurt, as you are also leaking fluids. Artho.
Artho will take a manipulate action to draw something from his pouch, and he pops the cork on it and drinks a healing potion. So lesser healing, so that's 2d8 plus 5 is 7, and 3 is 10, so 15 back. Oh, too far. And then I will...
You got one action left.
Let's see, I don't want to leave the little sprout thing there by itself, because if I move, they'll both target her. So I am going to... I'll just try and stab I'll try and stab G.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. 15 on the die, 26 to hit.
26 is a hit.
For 9 points of damage.
Nice stab. And your enfeebled goes away at the end of your round. Because not like enfeebled does anything to the Dex monster. Stanley. There's more of them.
Yep. I will attempt to tumble through to get behind whichever one's on the south. I can't see the letter or number.
That would be L.
Okay, that was a natural 20 to tumble behind it.
All right. You get behind.
And then I will
Total of 20 movement.
Oh, that's all one stride action, right?
Yep.
Let me actually go behind G then with that movement.
Okay.
And then I will attempt to shove L. But I have to go in the same direction.
Yes, if you
I
fall.
follow. Okay, right. So I'm going to try to shove it to the square south of me, away from Sprout. 18, 28.
28?
No, that's an athletics, isn't it?
Yes.
So 30.
30.
I hit. So if I can, I'll shove it as far as I can.
Yep. 30 is 10 feet.
So I'll shove it to where the light is there to the south of me. No.
10.
Oh, this way?
Yep. Behind, away from Sprout. There you go.
Just kind of yanking it.
Yeah. And then my last action, I will try to hit G since it was picking on the new guy. And that is a 16 and a 10 minus 5, right? Because the multiple attack. So 26 minus 5, 21.
21 is a hit.
So that's small. Oh, that's on the ground. It's 11 plus strength is 4, so 15 points of damage.
Ow.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, that you bludgeoned him real good. Muggsy.
All right. Can I move up to here?
You may.
And then I will go ahead and swing at L. And that is a 24 to hit.
Hits.
For a total of 3, so that's 12 points of damage total.
Okay. Last action.
And I'm going to try to swing again at it. Every time I go and get a second swing, I've got an 11. So 16 again, literally.
Which that misses.
Yeah, but every freaking time.
And then here comes the dinosaur. And it's just going to take out those curtains as it comes through.
Why is there a dinosaur?
That's 20.
James, you got the wrong dinosaur.
I do.
Yeah, it's a Deinonychus.
Oh, how do you spell that?
Deinon.
DHAT?
I'm fairly certain I've got one.
It's a medium-sized dinosaur. Yep, and it darts up right there to Stanley then.
See, that ruined my whole plan, James. You boogered me up.
How did I?
Oh, I think you guys would rather see a small dinosaur than one of those big clubbing monsters.
And it didn't change anything because the other one has 10-foot reach, so it literally did nothing.
But it is going to talon Stanley.
21.
And that will hit.
Barkley, no. Go on.
And it will do
That's weird.
7 points of damage, and you are bleeding from the wound.
I can take an action to try to stop bleeding, right?
You can take 2 actions to lower the DC on the persistent check.
Gotcha. Okay, something like that. Got it.
Yeah. And then it's going to bite you.
Want to suggest it.
And that will hit with a 22
Beat it.
for 10 points of damage on that. And then with its last attack, it doesn't get one because it moved and attacked. Back to G, who's going to spin around and work with the Deinonychus.
19 this time.
Yep. And he is going to hit, not crit, 16 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save.
24.
24. Okay, you are not weakened by that blow.
16. So
The thing that he was going for is he's trying to sweep that great axe into Muggsy. And that will hit. That's 27 on a nat 20.
Oof.
So could I get a slashing critical card, please? These Extinction Curse dice are rolling pretty good. Thanks.
Yeah, probably. I'll just go dying 18 already. It's fine.
I'm happy for
Sapping
you.
slash.
So happy.
The target is fatigued.
Just fatigued?
Yep.
Okay. Which means you can't enter a rage.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Totally forgot I was a barbarian until literally just now.
You take 18 points of damage from that, and I need a fortitude save from you.
All right. 25.
25. You are not weakened by that. And then he finishes the sweep coming around into Artho.
Arthur.
And he gets a +1 for that, -10 for there. So that is a 21.
Because of Forbidding Ward, that's a miss.
Yeah, that axe is coming straight for your head, and just this mystical shimmer appears, and it glances wide. Sprout.
Sprout would like to sustain the Forbidding Ward.
I don't think you have to, do you? It's just a spell with a duration.
No, it just says it can be sustained up to 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so she has to sustain it if she wants to keep it active.
Then I need to do a 2-action heal on myself.
Okay. So 2d8 plus 16, or are you on d10s?
I'm on D10s.
2d10 plus 16. As you tap into your font of divine energy.
Alrighty, I got 26 back.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Geek the mage.
You already geeked the mage.
He gone.
And, well, since you both are here in front of her, you moved her out of the way. Muggsy actually hit her. She's going to go after Muggsy with her pick.
Pick this dick.
And that is a 22.
That's a hit.
Fortitude save as you take 9 points of damage.
Okay. 13.
13. You are enfeebled 1 for 1 round.
Okay.
And then the second hit, -5, 26.
That's a hit.
All right. I need a piercing crit card.
Yes. Good.
Ooh. Send him
Quadruple
reeling.
damage.
The target is flat-footed until the end of its next turn. That's
Okay,
a
so
painful
flat-footed, D12 times 2. So 16 points of damage on that. That's
Okay.
very low. And then the third action, since you're flat-footed, she's going to try, and that will miss.
Okay. Still standing. Barely.
Artho, you got a flank.
Indeed, I do, and I'm going to take advantage of that flank because I really, really, really do not like that axe. So I'm going to attempt a disarm action. My DC is the opponent's reflex DC.
Mm-hmm.
This die really loves me. Natty 20 for a 26.
Natty
It's like
20
that noise.
26. Okay. You knock the item out of his grasp and it falls to the ground in his space.
I will then stab him. Come on, go big. That's a 13. So that's going to be a miss, I'm betting.
Yes.
And then for good measure, I'll try it one more time. So that's 16 plus 1, 17 versus his flank or flat-footed.
That is a miss.
All right.
He's just barely able to dodge out of the way of those. Stanley, Oh, Sprout, you took no bleed because you healed yourself. Never mind. Stanley, what you doing?
So I just do a flat check to see if I stop the bleed anyways.
At the end of your turn, yeah.
At the end. Okay. I need to kill this chick behind me so we can focus on the dinosaur that's eating my back. So let's kill her first.
G or L?
I will take one action to mark as my prey and then maul away. It's a 19 on the first hit.
A 19 will miss.
And second hit is a -3 with a 15 plus 10 is 25. -3 is 22.
That does hit.
Okay. And that's for a whole 7 plus 4. So 11 points of damage.
Very nicely done.
Oh, I thought that was a chick. I couldn't see. It's some weird.
It is. It is a
Is it
female
chick?
Zolgath, yes.
Gotcha. I thought we said she, but
Yes. You take 3 points of bleed at the end of the round, and then give me a flat D20.
7. So nope.
7, you are still pouring blood.
You said 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Muggsy, she had the audacity to hit you. What are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and swing at L again. See what can happen.
You muted yourself.
Oh, thank you. All right, so I'm going to swing at L again. See what can happen. I got to see what, with enfeebled and fatigue, what that does.
You just have a -1 from the enfeebled. Does it stack with the fatigued? Let me double check, because bonuses are... Fatigued is a -1 status penalty to AC and saving throws, whereas enfeebled is a status penalty to your strength-based checks. So they don't. They affect different.
So just
things.
-1. Okay, so that's a okay. So that is a 24 to hit then. Still.
That will hit.
Hey, Mike.
And
What's up?
So can I back up for just a moment? Because my weapon has the disarm trait.
Mm-hmm.
On a critical success, I can take the item from them.
Well, did you? Are you holding on to a great axe awkwardly with one of your hands?
Awkwardly with one hand to keep it out of his hands.
That works, so you can't pick it up.
I'm like, I knew there was something else. There was a reason I chose the disarm action.
that's 13 points of damage to L.
Yes. All right. Second action.
I think I'm going to go ahead and swing again.
And this time it'll be at a -6.
Okay. So that is a total of 20 to hit.
20 hits.
I didn't get 11 that time. For a total of 10 points of damage.
And that includes the -1 for the enfeebled?
No. So that's a 9.
9. Okay. Well, she drops to dying 1 regardless.
Okay. And then for my last action, I want to fall back and that's annoying. Go right there. Please. And that's it.
All right. Dionychus is going to continue to wreck Stanley's day. That is a 27 against your flat-footed. So 20.
Hit, no crit.
Hit, no crit. All right. Does 12 points of damage.
Still up.
Still up. All right. Misses with that, and we'll try a Talon for the last one. And that is a 21.
Yep. So
All right.
beats 19.
So that's a 9 points of damage from that.
Oh, I had 8.
So
Dying
you
one.
are dying one. Okay. But that was its 3 actions. You're down. You have his weapon. So he is going to snarl at Artho, and first thing he's going to do is try to bite you.
Okay.
And that is a 26.
That's going to be a hit.
12 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save.
Oh, would I have taken my bleed at the end of my turn?
Oh, yeah. So you're at dying 2 and then make that flat. Oh, I already gave you the bleed at the end of your turn. It wasn't your turn. That was the Dionychus' turn.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Never mind.
All right.
Never mind.
23 on the fort check.
Okay, you're not weakened. Lashes out with a claw next. And that is 26.
That's a hit.
Claws you for 8 points of damage. Goes for another claw. And that is a 22.
Right on the money, I believe.
Yep.
Really glad you like those dice, Mike. I'm so happy for you.
I'm loving them. 10 points of damage from that claw.
Be-doo, be-doo.
Still up?
Still up.
Okay, well, that's good. Sprout.
How are you?
Stanley's down. Muggsy looks fucked up. Artho looks fucked up.
I want to cast. Let me cast Stabilize on Stanley.
Okay, 2 actions to do that. Third action.
I do a heal on Artho.
Okay, so D10 or 2D10.
That's an 8.
8 points back to Artho. All right.
Mike, don't you roll your heal too?
I mean, if she wants me to, I can. She neglected it so many times that I just forgot.
Yeah, that's how I feel. She neglects me a lot, and I just forget.
I mean, you good with your roll, or you want to try mine?
I'll just keep with mine.
It's probably for the best.
That good, huh?
I rolled a 4.
Go me.
I tried.
She doubled me up there. Okay. So Stanley is wounded 1, but stabilized. Artho, your action.
All right. Well, I got to get this guy down and out. So I will attempt to stab him. Oh, this die loves me. 19 on the die for a total of 30.
Double damage, but no sneak attack.
But deadly.
But deadly.
All right. 7 on the deadly die, a 6 on the D6, so that's 12, 20, 27.
27. And he falls to dying 1.
Then, since he's down and I don't want him back up because I don't know the first thing about these guys and they kind of look like what I imagine trolls to look like.
I mean, they've got These ones actually have breastplates and armor, and the other ones did not. So
So that's +6, 23.
okay, dying 2.
And last one is a 14.
And that's a miss.
But he is not in good shape.
Stanley, you are at dying 2.
No.
I'm
He's at wounded
stabilized.
2.
But then I
Yes,
took my bleed.
but he takes this
And I
bleed
went
at the end of the turn and
dying.
goes right to dying 2.
Then I rolled a 13 on my flat check.
Okay, so you are still bleeding.
And then do I make a flat check to stabilize?
Yep.
And that is a whole 6.
Okay, so you drop to dying 3.
Yikes. Yikes, Goo.
We
Yoinks.
need another big heal from our short healer.
Muggsy.
Well, G is what, dying 2?
G is currently bleeding out. The other one is down. You're not certain. She's a bit far away for you to gauge.
Let's see
And
here.
then the dinosaur is still there standing tall.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about that right now. I don't have the hit points for it. Well, can you move me up here? And then I'm going to try to finish off G there. So I'll swing at that thing for a 26.
Okay. Drop to dying 3.
I'll try to swing again at it for a 21 total.
And dead.
Alrighty.
DED dead.
That's my turn.
Dino is going after Sprout. So moves there with a dashing attack
Agreed.
to be able to move and attack in one action. That is a 29 nat 20.
It's,
So-
it's not a crit.
Yep. No card because it's not a name Dino, but I'm going to name him Trooper because he's a little trooper. And you take 18 points of damage from that and are bleeding.
All right.
Still up.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You're now considered flat-footed to it because you are bleeding. That will miss. And its last Jaws attack. 19.
On the money.
Okay. So that is 10 points of damage.
All right.
Whew.
Dead. Sprout, your action.
Yay. I am. Everybody's dying.
No, just me. Just me.
Everybody's about to be dying.
I mean, this dinosaur doesn't look like it's been touched.
Right. Yeah, that's great.
And G is dead.
Yeah. I'm going to. I want to do a 3-action heal.
3-action heal. And how many more fonts do you have for today?
That's my last font.
Okay, so 2d10 to everyone.
I got 10.
You got 10?
Yeah.
All right, Stanley, get back 10. You're at wounded 2. And end of the round, you'll take 1 point of bleed and then roll me a flat check. Sprout.
I got a 16.
16. So you are no longer bleeding.
Yay.
And L stands up,
I knew that was coming.
picks up her pick, sees the bleeding person right next to her. So with her last action, she's going to bury that into Stanley. 24.
It'll hit.
For 8 points of damage.
Oh, you're still standing.
I'm still laying.
Artho, you got a dino and the one got back up.
Yep. I will go 5, 10 to get to there. And take advantage of this flank I have on the dino. Let's see if this die still loves me. 18 on the die for a 29.
29 hits.
Is that a crit?
It
Against
is.
its flank.
Yep, crit, flank, all of it.
All right. So we've got, for the
That's why I
rapier,
had so much fun with Devin.
is 18. 2 more for the deadly, making it 20. And then the sneak attack is another 6, so 26.
All right, still standing.
I will try and poke it again. 15 on the die, plus 6, 21.
21 will hit.
For 11 more.
And now the dino dead.
And, oh,
That's all 3 of your actions.
indeed it is.
Stanley,
Hey.
what's he doing?
The smart thing is to use 2 actions to reduce the DC to my bleed check. So I'll do that. And then my last action, crawling doesn't proc attacks, right?
Crawling would provoke an attack of opportunity if there was an attack of opportunity to be had.
Right. So I will lower my DC and then begin crawling just anywhere from here.
What's your speed?
North. 25.
So 5, 10.
Yeah,
Crawl
I'm
half
just in hell right now. It's a bad time.
Okay.
Everything.
What's your flat check for that?
Let's go with purple. 15.
15.
Woo!
You do succeed the flat check, but you take 4 points of bleed before it happens.
I'm dead
You're dying 3.
again.
Whoops. Wrong command.
Here I be. Do I need to do a flat check now?
No, because
not
that
on my
was
turn.
that was already at the end of your turn.
Oh, right.
Yep.
So
Bugsy,
can I choose to stop the bleed before the end of my turn, or do I still take that damage?
you'd still take that damage.
Okay, I just want to make sure mechanically I didn't booger it up.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. But you knocked the DC from a 15 flat check to a 10 flat check,
So
and then
I
hit the
would've-
15.
I would have got it, and then I could have drank the potion in my pocket and probably wouldn't have died.
Muggsy, what you doing?
I want to stride here to get to a flank on L, please. And then I want to swing with my long sword at L again. That is 14 plus 9, so that's 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 7 points of damage.
All right. Third action?
I'm going to swing again. That's 5, 8. That's better. For a total of 21 to hit.
That will hit.
For 13 points of damage.
And she drops to dying 2.
It's the turn.
Sprout, what you doing?
Sprout is going to stabilize Stanley.
Okay.
And then so everybody's dead except Elle is bleeding.
That's what it looks like.
Can I throw my trident at Elle?
You can.
Okay. Wait, okay. I got an 18.
It goes a little bit wide as you almost stab Artho in the ass.
Oi!
It's almost as if you were covering her.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
That's all I can do.
And Stanley is no longer bleeding and stabilized. So with that, we will step out of combat rounds.
Once we're at this point, I will deftly drive my rapier right through her eye and deep into her brain. Jiggle it a bit.
She dead.
Twist.
You done killed her.
Got her.
I'll go up to Stanley and do a medicine check on him and I at the same time.
There's just blood everywhere. Everywhere.
And I'm going to tell him to stop being so dramatic.
I'm still unconscious. So.
Wow, what a roll.
While she's taking her time to treat wounds, I'm going to search these two. I've got the axe, obviously.
Yep.
So I'll set it aside, and then I'll search these two for other useful bits.
I'll help him search just the bodies scattered everywhere, too.
How many die do I roll for a medicine check if I got a 31?
4d8.
Okay, that's fine. I wanted to make sure it was 4.
Yep. The two leaders are wearing breastplates. They each have a selection of javelins. One has a great axe. One has a great pick. And then on the female, she also has a snare kit.
Then I am trained in Arcana, but obviously I can't detect magic. So when I come up, can I still identify?
You'd have to know that something is magical to be able to identify it.
I didn't know if I could Arcana check to see if it was magical or notice
Nope.
anything. So okay.
Nope, but I believe your Sprout might know detect magic and or read aura, depending on what she took for the day.
If not, she can do it tomorrow. That's fine. How much did you heal us? Are you still calculating because it was so high and you healed me for all 56 of my hit points?
The best she
What?
can do is 32.
I said 16.
Okay, sorry. I didn't hear you.
Who were you
Okay.
healing?
Well,
I
Mike
know
was
him.
talking. I sent it to you in a message. I'm sorry.
Okay. 16.
You're a ward medic, right?
Yes,
Who else did you heal?
myself.
Okay.
I was going to do you and Muggsy next.
Okay.
So am I wounded 3 right now, Mike?
Or
Or does the wounded go away?
once she hits you with that medicine check, I believe, is when it goes away.
Yeah, because she's treating wounds.
Yep.
Does it go completely away or does it degrade by 1?
Nope, it goes completely away.
Cool.
The wounded condition ends if someone successfully restores hit points to you with treat wounds, or you were restored to full and rest for 10 minutes.
That 20 HP back for Artho and Muggsy.
Woohoo!
Woo.
I'm grabbing all my weapons and I'm going to sit on the crumbled staircase by myself.
So at this point, do I need to have like a longer rest for my fatigue condition to go away?
With fatigued on that, what'd that card say, James?
It just said fatigued, so it's a standard fatigued.
You actually need a full night's rest to recover from fatigue.
Okay.
The bodies are moving.
Yep, I'm dragging all the bodies and throwing them in a pile.
And they became zombies. Congratulations.
I'm already at the staircase, so I'm heading back to the service.
Disrupt all the undead. Just all of them.
Just it works. They're re-deaded again. All right. So now what are you guys doing?
Well,
Well,
I want
there's
to check.
probably more.
I'm going to drink
Where
my
they came
Regent for the day. That is a lesser healing thing. 6. Oh my god, that's a max. 7 more points. All right. Whew.
I'm in good shape.
I'm not.
If I had to go on a scale of 1 to 48, I'm at about a 45.
Yeah. Scale of 1 to 56, I'm half.
I'm a little
Less than half.
over half. Just a little over half.
I'm still bleeding out of my ears.
I mean, we can wait 10 more minutes, but it's up to you guys.
I'm just
Oh, can
sobbing
you-
right now.
Treat wounds every 10 minutes now?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's always been every 10 minutes. Or no,
Oh,
no, it's
It's
once
every
an hour.
hour.
She
Yeah.
can do it every 10 now.
She took every 10.
but
Yep.
she only spent doing it to
I did too. I spent 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, while she's doing that, I will move up here and peek down the hallway just to make sure nothing else is coming.
So are we doing one more or are we doing 20 more minutes?
I can do one more and get both of you.
Right, but I'm asking, are you doing it once more or are we doing it twice more? Waiting 20 minutes or 10 minutes?
10.
Okay, what's your roll?
Calm down.
Is this me and Stanley?
Yes. Ooh. 11.
As you look down that corridor, James, it looks like there's just another small little campsite. The one difference, though, is that in that nest, there are eggs.
Oi. I bet these are worth a pretty penny, and I'll drop them into the sack that I'm carrying. Or that's hung
Yep,
from my
there
belt.
are two. Two eggs.
2 eggs. Over easy.
I don't care what we do next. I'm still down 21. So
There's also an urn that, are you going down there and taking a look?
Yep, I'll go down and take a look.
There's an urn full of what looks to be dinosaur teeth.
Okay. You want a perception?
Yeah, give me a perception as you're searching this room.
18 on the die, so 26.
26. You notice that in this little pallet, there is a snare, as well as a pouch.
I'll check out what's inside the pouch.
You would need to take care of the snare first.
24.
24. You successfully disarm a scent marker snare. Looks like it would have daubed you with some sort of sap.
Is it something like I could throw at somebody?
Not really. It's just a little. It basically things with scent would be able to find you easier based off of that. Smells faintly of pine.
Okay. I'll just set that to the side and check inside the pouch.
In the pouch, there are 8 emeralds worth 15 gold pieces each, and some sort of oil.
Whoops, it's not that.
Out as far as the hermitage went. This is
As far as the tower goes up. You guys are actually underneath the start of the tower because the stairs led down.
Good.
Oh, so we basically
Don't
haven't
lie
even
to
started.
us like that.
We've passed 2 hallways that were blocked with those stone pillars that we haven't examined down those yet either.
Gotcha. And what time of day is it now?
It's just after midday. After this, you guys have been only exploring this area for about an hour.
Right. Well, if Sprout can patch me up a little bit more, we can start heading up the tower.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a bit more too.
I say we clear out this
16
level before we go up. That way nothing sneaks up behind us.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, not to go up, but to
move on.
finish exploring. So, do we want to take an undetermined amount of time to get healed up? Okay. Good. Good talk.
I should be.
You tell
I'll be
me.
good after one more.
All right.
Do
Let's
one
do
more.
it. Let's do at least one
I got
more.
40
and
on my
then
medicine.
go in.
16 points.
I should be back.
And as you finish healing them, I need everyone to make a reflex save as the tower begins to shake.
Oh boy. Let's see, reflex.
No, thank you. Oh,
24.
28.
13.
11 with a natural 1.
You both just fall prone as the shaking knocks you off of your feet.
I am so fucking tired of this place. Before we get into our next fight, how many potions do we all have?
There's 2 minors that Tristan had that I assume you guys would have claimed.
Yeah, so I would have those because I probably wouldn't have handed out Tristan stuff, especially to new people.
I don't have any. I don't think. Let me check. In my gear.
But you said you're tapped for the day, Sprout, as far as healing went.
I have my healing wand in my head, which
How
gives
many?
1 level 1 spell.
So we've got 1 heal spell left.
Yep.
The wand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do we want to try to do this today, or would we like to, again, go back and...
I'm thinking,
Because you can't focus on those, right? The fonts. It's not a focus.
no, it's
No.
not a focus. if we're going to find any more loot in here, then we should probably keep after it, just because the way this place is shaken, I'm not sure it'll be standing next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, any luck with thing. Yeah.
That's fine.
So do you guys just want to keep searching this floor then and take a rest?
Yeah. Let's see what else is around. You said there were some pillars that you found there, Arthur?
You saw them too.
Yeah.
It looks like they stack stones.
I don't remember a whole lot about the last half hour. I got hit in the head.
Here, let me activate your dark vision.
Oh, yeah, I got that. Laser beam eyes.
Freaking laser beams.
Freaking laser beams.
So, is there a way for me to slip through these?
Yeah,
Or-
if you just take a little care, you can walk past them, just squeeze through. They're not blocking anything.
Are they like holding any weight? Like, are they supporting anything, or are they just stacked?
They are just stacked.
Would it be easy enough for me to move one?
You could knock it over with just not even a strength check. Yeah. If you wanted to take a couple of minutes, you could move the stones around. Yeah.
Probably be quiet. So let's just try to squeeze through here.
And everybody's able to do it with no problem. I mean, they're sturdy enough that it is not an issue.
I'm gonna have my short bow out and be distinctly behind the group.
Oh, I went and picked up my fork.
I figured. Well, as you guys carry on down the hall, are you still in search mode, Artho?
Yes.
You think there might be something hidden right there.
It's a trap.
Move up to
It's a
it, take a
target.
closer look.
Here.
Right here.
Right directly there. You notice that it is just the slightest bit of scraping on the stone there that you've not seen anywhere else.
All right. I will take a much closer look and see if I can figure out what it is.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your perception.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
How dark is it in here?
Oh, that's a good point.
Um,
Yeah, it's really dark over
It's-
here. What are you guys doing for light?
I will pull out one of my torches.
I mean, I'm good.
There we go. Got to remember how to do this.
All right. 24 on the perception.
24 on the perception. You push the door sideways and then down, and it just slides into the ground. Opens up into an empty room.
Secret door?
Unlike this hallway that is surprisingly free of dust, this room is a bit musty and dusty.
Musty, busty, and dusty.
Well, this would be a good camping spot if we need to. But I'm not fond of leaving the level full of stuff.
And the door closes behind you.
Of course it does. Jesus.
Who the fuck decided to walk in here?
I'll check to see how hard it is to open from this side.
Give it a little push like you did before, and it drops right down.
We're fine.
So it's just an empty room. Perception checks in it, or is it just...
Yeah, if you want to give a search around the room. Go for it. About 30 seconds later, once you open the door, 30 seconds, door closes.
19.
I got like a 12.
28.
I got a 29.
My brain hurts.
The only thing of note in this room are the 4 alcoves. They each bear an image of another tower that looks similar to the one that you're in, but just slightly different in shape and size.
We're in the Aeon towers, right?
You're in the Aaron Tower, yeah.
Yeah. And they've got the stones at the top or whatever.
Yes.
Cool. All right. I guess we'd probably have to check those out at some point. I'm sure somebody needs a favor. So let's keep going.
Open the door. Who goes out first?
I will.
Who's on first?
I'll scoot across to check out this room over here.
Okay.
Oh, no.
As you walk here, you stop as you walk into a cube.
A gelatinous cube?
It is indeed a gelatinous cube. A stationary gelatinous cube.
Go.
And you will take 6 points of acid damage.
You didn't see it?
No, they're completely transparent when they're standing still.
Makes sense.
And we will go with some initiatives here.
Oh boy.
So excited to play Pathfinder again, and now I'm not.
I'm sorry.
We're encountering Flubber. What more do you want from life?
Not
to die.
That.
Sprout, what was your initiative?
22.
Good. Artho?
27.
Stanley?
13.
Muggsy?
17.
And the gelatinous cube?
44.
No, not that good.
No. Not that good at all. Artho, what you gonna do?
I'm going to attempt to escape.
Oh, wait. Nope. I need a fortitude save from you first.
11, 18.
18. You are actually paralyzed.
Oh, fuck.
So at the end of your turn, you get another fortitude save.
Not as good. Total of
All right.
10.
You are still paralyzed. All right. And then Sprout.
So does Sprout have enough knowledge about gelatinous cubes? Like, if I hurt it, is it gonna hurt Artho?
Well, that would take a oozes are what, occult?
Yeah.
That would take a knowledge occult check to know what you know about oozes. You could take an action to do that if you'd like.
I'll just delay.
Delay. All right. Bear with me one moment. Gotta look one thing up. And you were slowed one and suffocating. That's engulfed. But suffocating takes a while to do. And then at the end of your turn, you take the engulf damage. Okay, that's what I needed to double check. As it moves forward,
Oops.
15 with its first action.
It takes me with it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
We're all gonna fucking die in Jello, aren't we?
You can fit through the door?
No, it can't get through the door. It stops right in front of that door because it's not going to squeeze right now, but it is going to reach a little part of its facing out and try to slap whoever that is in front. 18 will miss, most likely, and then tries again for another. That one's a 20.
That's a miss.
All right. End of the turn. Artho takes 6 points of acid damage. Muggsy.
Well, I'm assuming that we can like see it a little bit more.
Yeah, now that it's moving, you definitely know what it is, and you also see your friend dissolving in it.
Would I be able to spend 2 actions to ready an action to assist an escape? Is that can I do that?
Absolutely, yeah.
And
then what are you doing with your third action?
I'm gonna try to stab it away from where my compatriot is dissolving.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? But okay, yeah.
Yeah, just roll to hit.
That is a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay. That's a wonderful amount of damage. 4 damage.
That is 4 more damage than it had.
That is true.
Stanley, what you doing?
I'm gonna step to where I can see it. Or I'll probably stride back some because I don't know what the fuck's going on at this point. Oh, sorry, I lost my map. I was looking at one of my feet. So yeah, let me back up to where it's at 60. Well, as far back as I can, I guess. So like somewhere where it won't have cover. So like here-ish. Okay, then I've got my bow. So I'm gonna mark it as my prey and then take a hunted shot, which is 2 quick shots in rapid succession. Hit the same creature. Apply multi-attack penalty to each strike. Okay. The first one is a 13 plus 8, so 21. And then the second one is an 11 plus 8 minus 2, so 19.
That both hit.
Okay. So these are D6s plus 2. So first one's 8. The second one's 4 points of damage.
So 12 total?
12 total. That's my turn. Does it seem like that hurt it?
definitely looks like it penetrated. The wood on the arrows starts melting.
Guess I'm not getting those back.
No, you are not. All right. Artho, what is your con modifier?
That would be a +1.
Okay. All right. You have 4 rounds of holding your breath remaining. Fortitude save.
Let's see. That is an 18 plus my 7 is 25.
25. You are no longer paralyzed. You're still
Good.
slowed 1, but next round you'll actually be able to try to do something.
Can I go before the jello goes again?
Yeah. Sprout, it's your action.
Can I try to pull Artho?
You want to go up and reach into the gelatinous cube and try to pull him out?
Nope, I don't. I lied.
Okay.
Sorry, Artho. I want to go stand next to Muggsy and I want to stab it with my fork.
Okay.
It sounded a lot better in my head until I started saying it. So.
That's fair.
Wow. I got a 12.
A 12?
Yeah.
Hits.
Okay. For 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Can I use my ready action at this point to attack it again?
No, you readied a specific action to trigger upon him trying to escape.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'll just try to stab him again.
Okay. Roll.
Is this at a -5 or 4
Yep.
or 5? Okay. 17.
17 hits.
For 9 points of piercing.
Okay. And bits of acidic ooze is dropping off of this thing as it's going to spend. Let's see. Oh no, they can still engulf. All right. It's going to squeeze through the door.
So this.
2 actions and try to engulf everyone. Reflex saves from the 2 of you who are not engulfed.
Okay. Come on, be good.
I got a 17.
I got a 17 as well, actually.
All right. I need both of you to make fortitude saves.
Mm, 24.
23.
Okay. You're both not paralyzed, but Sprout, you take 11. Muggsy, you take 7. Artho, you take 5, and I need a fortitude save from Artho.
We're going to die by jello.
Artho is paralyzed.
Artho's back paralyzed again. All right. Muggsy, what's your con score? Modifier.
Let's see.
How much damage did I take?
You took 5.
+2.
+2. Okay, you have 7 rounds of being able to hold your breath. Sprout. Con modifier.
2.
2. All right. Also 7 rounds. And Muggsy, you were not paralyzed. You are currently engulfed. You can only attack with unarmed attacks or weapons of light bulk or less.
Okay. All right.
And you are slowed 1 as well. You can try to escape as well. That takes an action to attempt.
So with slow, does that just mean I have 2 actions then?
Yeah, you lose
is
1
that
action.
All right. Is it? Can I go ahead and try to escape then? I will do that first.
That is an acrobatics check, isn't it?
Thought it was athletics.
Is escape athletics? Let me double check what it says under in golf.
Let's see. The escape action is page 470.
Yay, things that we've not come across before. Escape basic action, page 470.
Yeah, athletics DC.
Okay, so
Athletics, good. I'm one better at athletics. 17 on the die for 26.
26. And you are able to escape.
So do I still have one more action?
Yes, you do.
All right. Well, I'm just going to take a swing at it if I can.
You can.
That is 13 plus 9, so 22.
22 hits.
For nice max damage, 15 points of damage.
All right. Good swing. Stanley, what you doing?
I'm going to stride back here. And then take a hunted shot. So that's 2 shots. 17. Then a 17 on the die for a bunch. So those 2 will hit. And so that is 6, 4. So that's 10 points. And then I will take a 3rd shot at a minus 6. That's 9 plus 8, 17 minus 6, 11.
Hits.
That's another 6 points. So 16 total points of damage.
Good job. Artho, you are down to 3 rounds left. Fortitude save.
18.
18, still paralyzed.
Does it seem like the cube's taking much damage still, or are more
Yeah,
chunks popping off?
It's oozing ooze is the best way to see it.
As long as it's oozing, I'm happy.
It doesn't seem as put together as it once was.
Okay.
Sprout, what are you doing?
It's like the truth in all of us.
I'm sorry. What kind of check was it to get out of it?
Athletics.
Okay. Yeah, and it's 1 action to try it.
Correct.
I'll try to get out of it. I didn't get out of it. I got a 7.
You got a 7?
Yeah.
You can no longer attempt to escape until your next turn. You have 1 action left.
Okay. Can I stab it with my fighter squirt? Is that a light bulk?
No, that is not a light bulk item. It would be something like a dagger or a light mace, sickle.
Or your fist.
Yeah.
I just carry a dagger.
Can I punch it with my fist?
Absolutely. Roll to hit.
Is that just a flat check then? Because I don't have.
You're trained in your fists, so
So it's the same as your trident.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. I got an 11.
11, you hit.
Oh my god, okay.
1d6 plus your strength.
8.
It's a D4 plus.
Oh, D4. Oh,
D4, okay.
I was playing monk.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. 1d4 plus my strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your modifier.
3.
3?
Yep.
Okay. You swing at it. It's like punching Jello, though.
Weird.
And its turn, it's going to first try to smack the individual that had the audacity to get out of it. A 16 will miss you, and then it will move up to take up this corner as it engulfs you again. Reflex save, please.
Yep. There it is. That's actually good. 25.
25? All right. You are not engulfed. You actually dive out of the way. So we'll just place you in one square south of it because of where you were when it engulfed. And then Sprout, you take 8 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save because you're not paralyzed. And Artho takes 7.
I got a 14.
14, you are paralyzed. Muggsy, what you doing?
Well, I'm going to swing as hard as I can for a total of 25.
25?
Yes, 25.
Will hit.
Does this thing have a critical? That's not a critical, is it?
They're immune to critical hits.
Okay.
It would be a critical because their AC's 10.
Or 13 points of damage.
Okay. Second swing.
For a total of is that a -5?
Yes.
So actually at 12. So,
Hits.
that's not great. For 7 points of damage.
All right.
And for my last action, I want to stride to here.
Stanley, what you doing?
I think I can get here with 50 foot of movement. Somewhere here.
Yeah, you're good.
And then I'll take 100 shot at it. So it's a 19. And
Hits.
then a 13.
Also hits.
4 points, 7 points, 11 points total.
And your friends are able to gasp for breath as the ooze dissipates.
Yay, we killed the Jello.
Yay.
Moving back into the room.
Yeah. I was just trying to kite it best I could.
And the door closes.
Was it really that close?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my other thought. I thought about it, and I didn't know how many rounds in we were. So.
Yep. Top of the round on Artho's turn. It closed again.
It would have been upsetting. I walk out, and then it closed.
Because he didn't tell you guys how to open it.
Yeah.
What's the
All
plan
right.
now?
I hate this place. I hate all of it. I
Yeah.
want to go home.
Are you ready to give up the circus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to sell it to Devin.
Who knows what kind of world catastrophic events happen if you guys get off the adventure path, but that is always an option.
We're just going to
Can't
tend
go
to the
much
field.
worse. Like,
Just
everybody's
saying.
dying anyways, so.
Right?
Just wash your hands and walk away.
What kind of timeline are we from when Devin would be or was?
And then 10 years later.
10 years after us
Yeah.
now?
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you guys all right?
Does Arthur need a medicine check?
How'd you not see a cube? A giant fucking cube.
Nobody
I was
saw
talking
it.
to him.
I saw it. I shot at it a bunch.
Well,
You did a medicine check or no?
Does anybody else need it?
All right.
I think the
Mine's-
people who got absorbed by acid, I think
Yeah.
James froze on us.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. That's a really good cracker, though.
Like, it looks like he is loving that cracker.
Oh,
Yeah.
there he is. He's moving again. There we go.
I'm paralyzed. I can't say anything.
No, you're no longer paralyzed. Once you're out of the ooze, it wears off.
he's really sold it.
Just give me both of you give me a fortitude check, because Sprout needs to make one too.
I just like the
19.
fact that we're like, oh, can you get through the door? And you're like, yes, he will next round. And then we walked into the doorway. And I was like, wait a second.
Got a 15 on fort check.
Okay.
I was already there. I should have backed it.
It'll take a couple of minutes, but you guys shake off the paralytic, the acidic paralytic that hit you. Just law of averages, you'll eventually get the 20 DC, and there's nothing going to hit you guys. So, a couple minutes later, you're moving again.
Well, did you see anything else while you were out there aside from the cube?
Jello.
Didn't have much time. That thing was sitting as still as could be.
Yeah, I've never seen one before, but it died. So there's that.
Muggsy,
Yeah.
you got 26 points back.
Nice. I am back to full of that.
You hit somebody else with that roll too.
Got myself.
Nice.
I was about down.
Just
There you go.
me.
Does Arthur need a medicine check? All right.
I'm looking
Are you
pretty
still down,
melted.
Muggsy? I can go ahead and throw you in there.
No, I'm actually full. That last one took me.
You need any, Stanley?
Yeah, you can throw me in there.
All right. It's 39.
39?
What I rolled with my medicine check.
Oh, you need to start upping that DC to get bonuses.
Yeah, I always forget about that. Obviously. 13 points. Not the best.
I'm back to full finally.
I'm feeling a lot better.
What's the plan now, guys?
Not
Well, Scout, you up for scouting again?
I
All right, I'm gonna try to like cover him as he scouts, but so
Well,
simultaneously.
what we'll do is we'll open the door again next week.
Ugh. It's like an AA meeting.
all right.
All right.
Where hopefully we'll have our 5th player back.
Or the 6th, then things get harder.
We may or may not have him back because he's taking that test.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, everybody, and we will see you in this game next week.
Or
Have
next month.
a great
or
night.
next. Yeah.
Hopefully next week.
Hopefully.
All right. Have a great
Bye.
night, folks.
Bye.
All right. Well, that was. You're trying to kill off the OG. You're trying.